Are you ready to start building custom GPTs with me? In this video, I'm going to break down how I create custom GPTs for our clients at Create AI, as well as our clients at 2XU, where we have their virtual assistants create the AI assistants for their clients, and how to be able to do this for yourself and for your business as well. Now, the first step is always to ask yourself, what can AI do for me that I'm already doing? Not adding things that AI needs to be doing in your business. It's currently looking at the current processes that you have. Now, in Create AI, we call this blueprinting, where basically we look at your entire business, we start mapping it out, then we start going ahead and building out your operations. So it's building out your startup procedures, your assets. So that is the kind of the first step of this, is looking at within your business right now, what are the outcomes are either recurring, that are either something that kind of just needs to get done at a certain point within the process. So here, the kind of examples that I've had other clients be able to use or do is just outreach when it comes to their email. The second one is when it comes to their onboarding, like the email, making custom emails for every part of their onboarding process. It could also just be, what are the daily things? So for example, it could be a daily report that needs to be generated, a weekly report, things like that, where it has to be done at a certain point within the business that is recurring in a way or is triggered by something. Like I said, onboarding is one way where it's triggered by someone paying, and then there's a sequence of events that need to happen to onboard that person. So that is the first step here, or first two steps technically, is to blueprint out your business and then start looking at your operations to kind of start optimizing what it looks like, so then you can start adding AI into it. Again, a mistake that I see a lot of people make is they try to add things with AI, but the purpose of this, or the point of a custom GPT, is to either eliminate something from what you do that takes you maybe hours to do, or even just a few minutes, and make it easier with AI. Now, once you've identified it, let's say that you are going to create, and this is one that I've done so many times, in outreach email writer. So you are sending messages through LinkedIn, or you're sending messages through email, and you are trying to make sure that every time you send an email or a message to them, it is customized based on who they are, what they do, and how you can work with them. So here we're gonna jump into ChatGPT so I can walk you guys how to do this. Now, I do want to give a disclaimer where you do have to have a paid ChatGPT account to be able to create custom GPTs. But honestly, since it saves you so much time, it honestly is a little bit worth it. So this is where you go to Explore GPTs, and then click Create right there. And you guys can already see some of the custom GPTs I've created for some of our clients. So here you can go to naming it all. I like clicking on, okay, so basically I got a little confused there because I created a custom GPT like a few days ago, and they just changed the UI, which is why you should always keep learning and seeing what AI would change and do. So here, basically, it used to be where you could chat, basically quote unquote chat with a chat GPT, and it helps you build your custom GPT. But I guess now they've switched it to a little bit more of a manual way to configure and set it up. So on the name for this GPT, since we're creating, let's say, a custom writer for Create AI. So it's Create AI email outreach writer. The description we have to keep in mind shows up underneath that. So just customizes emails for cold outreach for Create AI. And here is basically anything that you want that custom GPT to do for you, giving it all the information as best as you can. So for example, for here, what I'll actually do is I'll go into Canva, and I'll grab our Create AI process, just because we already have it written out anyway. So I'm going to grab the text basically for each one. So this will take a while. But what I'll do first here is using the WOW method, which is who you are, what you do, who you work with, the outcome that you want from ChatGPT, or in this case, your custom GPT. Asking it, are you ready as well? But honestly, on this end, it doesn't work anymore because they don't have the chat feature of creating the custom GPT anymore. And then the H is just the how. So who you are, what you do. So that is the who I am, what I do, and who I work with. And then skip to the outcome basically. So I went ahead and put in essentially what I wanted to do. I put it that you're an expert outreach writer. I put in a template that I really like using when it comes to email outreach. And then I've added a conversation starter, which just create custom email. Now, the cool thing is you can add knowledge base basically on here. You can upload files. If you have documents, if you have examples of your content, you can definitely upload it here. I don't have one yet, just because I have everything on video and I probably should convert them into a text file. But you can do web search. We don't have to do DALL-E for this one. And yeah, so let's go ahead and test this out very quickly and very easily. So click create custom email. So it'll ask for this. So then I will give it a instruction of when the conversation start. Ask for a screenshot of someone's LinkedIn. Let's say that's just the way that I would prefer it. I would actually go into my own LinkedIn account. So then now I click this. There you go. And then I would go into my own profile. I would actually take a screenshot here, go back, and then actually paste it in there. And of course, the more information that you give to ChatGPT when you're making things like these, the better the responses are. So here we go. Unlock your, this is very AI generated. Unlock your business growth with AI powered solutions. I came across profile and impressed incredible work you're doing. And Create AI, we specialize in helping dynamic leaders like you take business vision to the next level and it walks us through our goal to ensure your focus. This is actually pretty good already. Yeah, the main thing to keep in mind when you're creating things like these is you want to make sure that one, you customize it as best as you can, because this sounds like, especially the first subject line, this sounds very AI, which is why adding files, basically examples of styles of writing that you like or your own information about your business will make custom GPT just a little bit more powerful, just a little bit easier as well for you to use. Or the best part about this is I can go ahead and click create and I can edit this later on, and then I can send it to anyone with the link. So anyone on my team can start using this. I don't have to be the one. I just set it up. Now it's up to them to be able to take care and actually do. And I've done that multiple times with 2XU. Now for Create AI, I've never really had the need yet to do cold outreach, but for 2XU, we've basically created one where it is now handled by our leads team, and they're the ones running the custom GPT when they're sending it out to people, whether it's a LinkedIn message or an email message. It's basically just all automated by our custom GPT. And that is essentially it. Like I said, you guys can go ahead and edit this as much as you can later on. You basically will just edit the instructions itself, just like how I just edited the instructions myself here. You can create conversation starters, because this is basically, find out their secrets. This is basically the first button that shows up when someone clicks on your custom GPT. And as again, for me, like, this is something that I help a lot of our clients on. This is a service that we do, and I wanted to walk you guys through how to be able to do this for yourself, just in case that this is something that you guys do want to do as well. Other types of custom GPTs that you guys can create, just depending on if you're running out of ideas or you don't know where to start. Of course, we have a social media writer where I basically uploaded 4 years of my own blogs, of my own content into the custom GPT, and it basically can rewrite a whole YouTube like video like this one into a blog that will sound like me, or into a Facebook post, into an Instagram, LinkedIn post, or whatever it is that we need. Another custom GPT that we've created inside of 2XU is one that goes ahead and gives us essentially meeting notes for each client and updates that client file for us to make sure that we always have the updated information of what was the last thing that was discussed with that client as well. So we have different variations, and I can give you a bajillion more ideas. And if you guys are interested in having a custom GPT created one for your own business, of course, make sure to check out the booking link to book a call with me in the description. And I would love to see where we can add AI into your business. But I hope this gave you a few ideas basically on how quick and easy kind of be when it comes to creating a custom GPT. But of course, if you want the more in-depth version where it is customized to how you talk, how you think, how you write basically, and where it can also be added into your business, or it could also just be a make.com automation where it grabs it already. You don't have to do anything manually, it just runs through the whole thing. Let me know. I would love to work with you guys on that. And of course, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button right there. Comment below what questions do you have when it it comes to creating custom GPTs, or what kind of custom GPTs have you made? I would love to know. And if you still haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have a business from home, which you guys can check out through playlist right here and the latest videos right here. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and remember that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.